Right, so the fourth and final workflow I want to discuss is the subtractive workflow. And this is the most popular. It's what most dance music producers use. And it's probably going to work the best for you, or at least for the large majority of you. So essentially what this workflow is starting with a loop, an 8-bar loop, which is generally how most of us start. And then taking that loop, duplicating it out, and then subtracting from it to create an arrangement. So I'm going to show you how I do this. I've got a loop here. And it's important to note that when you're using this workflow, you want to build up your loop to its maximum point. So you want to have as much going on as you possibly can, even too much sometimes. It's better to add more in this case rather than not have enough, because it's a subtractive workflow. So we've got this loop, and then we copy it out like so, and basically just make sure that it's all the same length. So I'm just going to open up these and make it 8 bars long. Okay, that there is not the full length. There you go. We've got some effects here. I'm just going to delete these for now. So we've got this 8 bar long loop. And then what we do is copy it up. Just simply Control D, duplicate, maybe select it again, duplicate. Take it out to however long you think your song is going to be. It doesn't really matter. I've chosen 6 minutes here. And at this point, you've got this long linear thing that's basically just a loop on repeat. And this is, if you're someone who gets stuck in the 8-bar loop trap, this is the first step you have to take. You simply have to copy it out and then look at what you can take away. So, I've got a few things going on here. I've got some drums, I've got some basses, I've got all this kind of stuff. And straight away I know that I need to create an intro. And in the intro I don't really want this lead coming in, this main lead here, coming in straight away. I might want this pluck. I'll keep the pluck in, but I'll take the lead out. And I also don't want the main bass in this bass here. It's too much. So I'm going to take that out for the first 32 bars actually. And you know what? I'll take the lead up for the first 24 bars. But I'll have this other bass staying in right from the start. So we have this. Now I don't really want all those drums going on. In fact, I reckon I just need a kick. So I might take these claps out. I might have a clap coming in at bar 9. I want to take the kick away at bar 25 to build. And that'll be the drop. So as you can see, what I'm really doing is taking stuff away. I haven't added anything yet. And you keep doing this over all the sections. So bar 65, I want the breakdown to happen there. So I'm going to take away all the drums. Also going to take away all the bass. Then, I might make room for something. I might say, well, I don't want these here. But what I am going to do is insert a new MIDI track, let's say a pad. And I'm going to create a MIDI clip here as a placeholder. I'm going to fill that in later with a chord progression. And then this will be the chorus and so on. And a good thing to do is to add markers while you're doing this just to keep things in check. But that is a subtractive workflow and it's incredibly easy. There aren't really many cons to it. The only con is that you can end up with the kind of repetitive track, and it can also be hard to add a new element after you're in the mindset of subtracting, because often you'll need to add more than just the loop you've got, especially if you're having a breakdown in your song or a bridge in your song. But I highly recommend you try out that workflow if you're going to try out one. It's incredibly helpful. It's helped a lot of producers in the past move past creative blocks, ruts, and and it just really helps you finish tracks. So I hope that helped. I hope the workflow series helped. And in the next set of videos, which will be our last set, we're going to create a track from scratch, really touching on and focusing on the structure and arrangement. So I'll see you then.